Imagine waking up tomorrow morning just like any normal day. You get ready for school. You check your phone. You grab breakfast. Everything seems completely normal. But then, something impossible happens. For just 5 seconds, the Earth suddenly stops spinning. Not slows down. Not gradually. Completely stops. At first, nobody understands what's happening. But the moment the planet stops rotating, everything changes. Let's follow someone named Alex to see what happens. Alex is sitting in class when it begins. 1 second earlier, everything was normal. The next second, chaos. The Earth normally spins at incredible speed. Near the equator, the surface moves at around 1,670 kilometers per hour. Even though we don't feel it, we're all moving with the planet. But if the Earth suddenly stopped, our bodies wouldn't stop immediately. Everything not firmly attached to the ground would continue moving. Cars, trees, objects, and people. The result would be devastating. Massive winds would race across the planet. Buildings could be damaged. Vehicles could lose control. And many places would experience destruction within seconds. Alex watches as papers fly across the classroom. Outside, trees bend violently. Nobody knows what's happening. And it's only been 1 second. Second two, scientists around the world begin receiving strange readings. Satellites detect unusual movement. Weather systems become unstable. Communication networks struggle. The atmosphere itself is still moving. The air continues traveling at enormous speed while the ground remains still. This creates powerful storms across many regions. People everywhere rush for shelter. News channels interrupt regular programming. Emergency alerts appear on millions of phones. Nobody has ever seen anything like this before. Second three, the oceans begin reacting. Water carries enormous momentum. Coastlines experience sudden changes. Waves grow larger. Harbors become dangerous. Ships struggle to remain stable. Around the world, confusion spreads faster than information. People want answers, but nobody has any. Second four, the entire planet seems frozen in uncertainty. Governments activate emergency response systems. Scientists desperately search for explanations. Social media becomes flooded with videos. Millions of people are asking the same question. What just happened? Alex looks outside once again. The sky appears different. The wind is still roaring, and nobody knows if things will ever return to normal. Then, second five, the Earth starts spinning again. Everything suddenly begins stabilizing. The winds slowly weaken. Communication systems recover. People cautiously step outside. The nightmare appears to be over, but the consequences remain. Over the following days, scientists investigate what happened. Entire research teams work around the clock. Governments analyze damage reports. Engineers inspect critical infrastructure. The world begins recovering. But one realization shocks everyone. Human civilization depends on Earth's rotation far more than most people realize. The simple act of day turning into night, the movement of weather systems, the balance of oceans, the timing of daily life, all of it depends on a spinning planet. Most people never think about it because it happens every second of every day, perfectly, reliably, for billions of years. Alex eventually returns to school. Life slowly returns to normal. But nobody forgets those 5 seconds. The event changes how people view the planet forever. Something humanity once ignored suddenly becomes one of the most important things imaginable. Because sometimes, the most powerful forces in our lives are the ones we never notice, until they stop. So what do you think? If Earth suddenly stops spinning for just 5 seconds, would humanity recover completely? Or would those 5 seconds change history forever?